Okay. Hi everyone. Should I come up with a more interesting intro? No, I can't be asked. Yeah, so if you follow my Instagram, you saw that Inktober wasn't a resounding success for me this year, but I did the best I could. I did like 4 days, I think, maybe 5. Just because I didn't have time or energy. That lockdown stress really got to me this time. So yeah, since I didn't do many days, I thought that I would go all out for the final one. I didn't do it on the day. It took me longer than a day to make. I didn't follow any of the rules, but you know, I guess I'm just a rebel. Sure. But yeah, I just did like a full on. I wanted to paint one day, and I thought that I would follow one of the Inktober prompts because I already have like all my thumbnail ideas for it. So I'm just cheating all the way. We don't follow no rules on this channel. That's why it does so bad. So yeah, so I followed the Knightbober prompt list this year, or at least I intended to. I did a few, like I said, they were pretty decent, not too crazy. And then the prompt for the last day was a pun. I thought it was great. It was a good night. So I did a sleepy night because it's like good night but with a K. It's really funny, trust me. So yeah, I came up with a thumbnail, I sketched it out. Funny story, I sketched it out entirely, I inked it all, and then I messed up the colours, so I had to do it all again. I also kind of messed up the colours on the second go. It wasn't much better. It was closer to what I wanted, but still not quite right, so in the end I did end up going in digitally on Procreate to neaten up some of the edges, and then I went a bit crazy, and it's like, it's more digital than traditional now, the final thing, but I like it, so it doesn't really matter. I was actually thinking of doing a video entirely based on like on merging traditional and on merging digital and traditional practices to make one illustration, because like the final thing you still can see some of that nice crunchy watercolor texture, but at the same time it's really neat because I went in with a load of different brushes on Procreate. So I don't know, would you be interested in knowing more about how I do that, or is it like no one else bothers to do that, just me? I don't know, let me know. I mean, I might just do it anyway even if no one asks, because that's the entirety of this channel at this point anyway. No one asked for it, it's just you getting it. So yeah, the first time I did this, I did it entirely in like purple lines, which it worked fine, but I wanted to mix it up this time, and I did like more pinky lines close to the light source, and then more blue lines the further away, because color theory. I feel like that's a soundbite I just need to include in every one of my videos. But yeah, I think that I like doing recently when I'm painting with inks especially is like putting just a load of random colors into a palette, not mixing them, and like dipping my paintbrush in to do the lines, and then all the colors kind of mix together on the page and not in the palette. I don't know, I think it makes it look cooler because you have all of these, you can separate all the different colors in with your eyeball. That doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean. It's I just think it makes it look more interesting rather than just having a flat color. Also winter's coming, so I got all these nice lovely shadows over my drawing because the sun sets at like 4 o'clock, so I apologize, but hopefully you'll still see it. The lamp on my desk isn't great, which is why some of the footage looks so grainy and yellow, but you know, we're doing the best we can. It's fine. I can't afford a ring light. I'm not a real YouTuber yet, okay? I wanted to do a cool thing with light in this thing, so like every place that the light touches was going to be in warm pinky colors, and everything that was in shadow was going to be like blues and greens and purples. And it worked pretty well, but again, it just it blended in quite a bit, especially when I added the warm tones on the traditional piece, I realize now that I also forgot to film a lot of the pink tones. I think I did. I think my camera just died. It's not my fault. Okay, I'm trying my best. This is why I'm not a real YouTuber. But yeah, I thought it was cool. I really like the fire thing that I did. It looked cute. I added some moths because I like moths. Honestly, this white ink is my saving grace because I mess up so much. This white ink hides a multitude of sins. Like you can see what I'm going for with like all the veins on the tree, kind of. And then I went ham in cleaning it up later. Yeah, I added like a more yellowy tone to blend the pink into the blue, as you can see. I don't know why I'm saying this. I don't think this is interesting, but you know, that's just how it be. I added the squirrel as well. I really like the squirrel. He's got a friend. I don't think squirrels are nocturnal though, so I'm not sure entirely how much. I'm not entirely sure how much sense that makes. There we go. I got through it. I said some words today. This is great. I think I'm going to be doing some more sketches me's on this channel in the foreseeable future, both because I enjoy doing them and because they are quicker to edit, and also they seem to do better. Like people watch those more, which is weird because they're like the more low effort ones. But you know, I'm not complaining, but I am running short of time a lot these days. But I still really enjoy making. It's nice to just set time aside to make something that's not to do with work, you know? I don't know, I think I've just been burning out a little bit recently. But it's okay. It's all temporary, it'll pass. So yeah, I changed quite a bit on the lighting made by the fire. I really went ham on the pinks. Which does make it look a lot colder than I initially intended, but I still think it looks cute, so I can't complain too much. I think it's very difficult to get these subtle colors with inks just because they're so pigmented. So if anyone has any tips on how to be a little less heavy-handed with inks, I would very much appreciate it. I'm thinking about doing a zine with all of the night drawings that I have so far, which is like a lot. I draw a lot of nights, and I don't release them all as prints because like some of them are just sketches. So let me know if you'd be interested in seeing a night zine, because I think that would be really cool to work on. So here we go, here's the end thing. That was the inked version that I did before I went and altered it, and this is what I ended up with. As you can see, I cleaned it up, changed the color scheme a little bit, upped the contrast, and it's now, mwah, love it. I may be releasing this as a print, but I don't really like releasing one-off prints. As you can, you know, if you've seen my shop, you can see that it's all like sets and series. I don't know why. I don't know why I just like releasing stuff in sets. So maybe if I come up with some more like lonesome nights, that would be cute to add. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'm relying a lot on feedback today. So there we go. As I said, I was following the Knightbober prompt list by Rayleigh Arts. She's very cool. I love her a lot. I'll link her Instagram in the description. But I appreciate you watching this far if you did. And I hope to see you again in the next one. And I apologize for the inconsistency. But you know, this is still just a hobby for me, so I'm not that sorry about it, because I'm still only going to do it if I enjoy it. And yeah, rant over. I will see you guys around.